Hey, hello. Welcome to Wisdom Series with Ayobami, and this is Academy, Ayobami Mindset Academy. And today we're going to continue on this series talking about how wisdom relates with the word. Our lesson for today is the word. Very, very important. One thing you must understand, which I want you to take a look at here. The word is very, very, very important because one, it's powerful. For you to communicate with someone, you need to say something, or you need to make them believe that you said something that resonates with their mind, that you said something, right? Good. Now, you must understand that word is powerful because based on a research that was carried out, there were some quantity of water of same sample initially were poured inside containers, and this man was speaking live into one, but was speaking different into the other. Over a long period of time, the crystal structures of this water changed. Because of what? Because of the word that was going into it. So one thing you must understand today is that every single time you communicate, every single time you say something, every single time a word comes to you, it is powerful. So you must be careful of what goes into you as a word, and you must be careful of what you are saying as a word, because it carries weight. All right, it carries weight. So every single time you are saying something, guide your tongue, guide your word, so that you are guided. The second thing you want to understand in this aspect is that what? Your word that you believe in is what will work for you. It's as simple as that. The word that you believe in is what will work for you. Now, imagine that you went somewhere and you met some people and they are saying some things, and it was something that it's totally altering everything that you've ever believed in. And over time, you continue digesting it and digesting it and digesting it. Over a long period of time, that will become your normal. Why? Because you are not filtering like they ought to say that you're meant to renew your mind over time, but you kept on putting that in and putting that in, and over time it overshadows you. So what? The word you believe in is what will work for you. The word that you believe in is the one that will work for you. But over time, by the time you see that these things are not working for me, and you start believing in something else, you start to understand that these are the right things that needs to go into my mind. All right, so you need to believe in some certain things that has to be your personal philosophy as the word, so that you can fulfill the purpose that was spoken in the previous episode. So another thing you must understand in this aspect is that the word is very instructional. If I tell you get up right now, you're watching me right now, and you need to get up, you will get up. So before you take on your purpose, you must have a word that have gone forth ahead of you. And it is wisdom that will help you in understanding that. I'm going to break that down very soon. But you must understand that your word is very instructional and must be followed with discipline. Now, the second to the last point is this, and you must understand this perfectly, and that is what? Repetition of the word makes it settle down. All right, repetition of a word makes it settle down. So every single time you are saying something, every single time you are communicating, every single time you are altering a word, the more you say it, the more you condition yourself. Now, haven't you been having a conversation with somebody and the person say that, "Are you stupid?" I don't know, maybe you've gone through the process of you becoming more aware, but a time was there that you get crazy or get mad because somebody said something. And they repeated it over time, and it's not, are they talking to me? Right? But a time has come that you are no longer reactive, but you are now responsive. That no matter what they say to you, by the power of their repetition, you don't care, because you have constantly repeated to yourself some certain words that have guided your that has guided your philosophy, that has guided the way you talk, the way you relate, the way you act. So you are no longer reactive to things, you are now responsive to it. So from today, you must make sure that repetition is yours. The more you say something, the more it becomes part of you, and the more it becomes part of you, the more you engulf it to get into the results you want. Now, the final point is one I'm going to read to you for you to really understand. And it's very important. He said what? Knowledge is in the word. All right, I'm not going to rush on that. Listen, are you with me? Knowledge is in the word. All right? And wisdom is gotten, or because you need knowledge to what? To carry out your wisdom, right? Because you need knowledge to act on. And before you can get knowledge, you need to have the word in you. So for you to really get wisdom, you need knowledge. But you cannot get wisdom without what? The fear of God. Because say that what? The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. I'm trying to make it go somewhere right now. By the time you understand this process, you will understand that the fear of God that gives you wisdom is aligned to the word of God. So for you to really fulfill purpose, and you need the word, which is through the knowledge you've internalized, you must do that through wisdom. And before you get wisdom, you need to have the fear of God. And before you have the fear of God, you need the word of God in you. So you must understand that process, that you want to achieve something, you want to become something, you want to get that purpose done. But in doing that, you need the word to make it come to be. And the word is through what? The word of God, the instructions. And when you get the word of God, it helps you in what? Getting the wisdom, because now you have the fear of God. And don't forget, all those are what? The knowledge that you've gotten that will help you in taking the action to getting the results you want. So that is the information for you today, and I hope you got this value, and I hope you are able and you are ready to what? Go all in with this wisdom series to getting the desired thing that you want in your life. So from today, look into your life. Am I taking the action necessary? Am I in purpose? If I'm not, am I imbibing the word enough? Am I digesting the word enough? Am I following the instruction? Am I under the fear of God? Not in you being scared, but in adoration of Him. So through that, wisdom, through the fear of God, and the fear of God is through the word will lead you into the right knowledge. The right knowledge will lead you into taking the necessary action in also what? Getting the wisdom done, which is the action base of it. So I hope you got value in this, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Wisdom Series. Do have a lovely one. I love you all, and God bless you. Bye for now.